So this is the Harbourage, and my parents live in F28, which is obscured there by the tree. And here we are in the harbor. So you can see around here how there's condominiums around the harbor. This place is about 30 years old, 35 years old. I know they were building it right around the time I was born, and then my parents bought it, their place over there in F28. It's gone through a lot of changes. Now the people don't party as much anymore. The pool area over there, which is just over this lift, used to be a scene where like people were in cut-off shorts and like living the dream and like doing butt busters and cannonball, drinking Budweiser out of a cooler they brought down, and then retiring off to like the Ritz on the lake to have a steak or perhaps a cheeseburger, and and a drink with ice in it that shakes when they're talking. They're like, so, clink, 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 what are you up to? And then they get all boozed up, pass out and do it again the next day under the summer sun. It's a fantastic memory as a child coming here. And even though we weren't boozing it, our parents were having a hell of a time. And we had plenty to do because there's the lake, tennis courts, we could play basketball. One summer I came here and freaking did tasseled corn. That was terrible, but it was still kind of fun because it was up here at the lake. And I don't know, it's just interesting and unique in a way, I guess. It's sort of like you see down in the ocean in Florida or other places that I've never been, I imagine, with the harbor scene and all that kind of stuff. The lake doesn't smell great, it never really does, but what can you do? It's a clear lake. Underneath here I used to play stuff.
There's a bunny! Can you see the bunny?
And jump off that bridge right there. This is the Harborage behind us. Into the water. And this area over here on the left side used to be called the White Dock. Although I think all the paint is worn off of it now or it's been replaced or whatever. But this was like, yo, I'm going out to the White Dock, so everybody knew where you're going. And we'd jump off the end. My dad and I would come out here, and all of these boat slips on the end here weren't here. So we'd tie the boat up long ways with the dock and catfish off the end of it. Just as easily we could have walked out here, but that wasn't as much fun because we had nice seats and everything to sit on. And then what you have here is Clear Lake. It's about 2 miles long and about a mile wide, I guess. Sort of like an oval. And down here you have a bay called Ventura. That's the south shore, the opposite side. This is the north shore. That's downtown. And the wind farm over there. And it's basically sort of a strange thing because Mason City, which is about 12 miles away, the deepest part of this lake is higher than the highest part of Mason City, so it's kind of weird in that way, I guess, if that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't. Straight ahead you have the island, referred to simply as the island. You can't really see it except that there's no houses on it.
No, you don't see anything on the window.
It sits there in front of the shoreline. And it's sort of chilled out, I guess, because it's getting towards dinner time, so everybody headed back in, and we're just out here creeping along. And now, we got our beers going.
Mm-hmm.
With our Harborage...
Clunk clunk.
Harborage koozies, or whatever they're called. Mm-hmm. The red stripes. Taste of the islands. So now we're gonna see what's going on over here.